Okay, I'm here to do the well, I'm not doing the table read. I wish. I'm reacting to the table read with Pedro Pascal. This is Community. After I don't remember what episode it was, but you guys commented and said you gotta watch this Pedro Pascal table read. It's hilarious. You gotta watch it. So I'm excited. It looks like this was during the quarantine, and I see Dan Harmon here, and it seems like the whole cast gets together. Why Pedro Pascal is involved in this, I don't know. I don't even know if they're going to explain why, but it's very random, very cool. I haven't watched The Last of Us yet, and that's a show I'd love to get into. However, I know it's intense, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I've already had to put some things on hold right now just to be coasting right now with some easygoing shows, funny shows like Community. So I'm ready to just kind of laugh and enjoy. And I think this is going to be very cool to just see how everyone does it in real time. That's going to be like my favorite part. I'm excited to see that, and then their chemistry in real time. All right. I'm not sure. I'm going to be editing this one. I don't know. Maybe it'll be the full thing. Maybe it'll be cut down. But there's always the full timer versions of these reactions on Patreon. So if you're interested for those perks, you can go down to the description box below and click on those links to watch the full timer reactions.
Welcome, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here with you today with this talented group.
Aww.
We're very excited to be as together again as possible in support of charity for.
Oh, cool. Well, that's really cool.
It's easy to remember because it's like the word wick with no vowels. Now, without further ado, I'd like to...
I like that he's in a closet.
Joel McHale.
Hi.
Yay! 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 Woohoo!
Allison Brie.
Aww.
Donald Glover.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, 7 up.
Jim Rash.
Oh my God! Yay!
Do that again. Hold on. Hi.
Ken Jeong.
Aww. John.
At least one of the Mandalorians here himself, Mr. Pedro Pascal. Thank you for filling in.
Yay!
I haven't seen the show. I don't know if you're the actual Mandalorian.
Oh, Dan.
Are you a Baby Yoda? Doing the actual theme is the actual theme song writer and performer from the '88, Keith Sledadall. Hey, Keith.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's cool. I don't know who he is,
So much,
but
man, and I'm really grateful you did it, 'cause
that's cool.
kind of jarring just because his voice is a little weird. But Jim Rash
Thank
will
you.
not only be playing Dean Pelton, he will also be playing the role of lie detector lady. I don't know the
Her
character's
name is
name.
Mara.
Mara.
All right.
Whatever.
I love how much Ken Jeong just laughs.
And shout out to the writer of this draft, episode 503. It was Alex Rubens, who's been rejoining us on Rick and Morty season 6.
Oh, cool.
Right now, and he's a great community writer. And this
That's
is
so
one of the
awesome.
finest scripts.
Writers are just so awesome.
Shapiro was-
Abed, you were by the coffin for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Although
Troy and Abed are in
mourning.
Seriously, will you guys please stop doing that?
I couldn't believe you sang it in your eulogy. So uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't think the audience got that we were singing mourning. With
I'm pretty sure that wasn't.
You were singing it with a
Of all the ridiculous cartoon nonsense, if there is a blurb, the Lord keeps it hidden for a reason.
Chang enters with his ankle bracelet.
What up, N-bombs?
How was the funeral? Awesome.
No, Chang.
It was deeply sad. You know, funeral style.
Excuse me, I thought you guys hated Pierce.
Hey, Pierce.
No.
We
love that dude.
Well, all right.
You sure you're not just doing that whole respect the dead jiggalig?
I think the rest is
Jiggly.
taken for you,
Forgot.
Chang.
I would say that's quite correct, Mr. Winger.
Standing in the doorway is a severe-looking, emotionless man, DeLorean, in a suit holding a briefcase. This is Mr. Stone.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Mr. Stone.
Ha! Easy for you to say. And us.
I work for Mr. Hawthorne. He specified in his will that no matter how natural in appearance the circumstances of his death, A private inquest should be conducted.
Where
to
is
determine
he?
whether any
It's like
of
he's
you
in some sort of storage
former
unit
study
or a
murdered him.
bunker.
Reader Mara and her assistant in lab coats wheel in a large polygraph machine.
He's
To be
so
clear,
funny. Jim
you must
Rash
all
is
submit to the
great.
polygraph. You've also been listed as a suspect and are requested to participate.
Fine, but I asked the questions.
I'm afraid I can't allow that.
All right. Then just...
Someone get a balloon.
Give me some rum.
Aw, oh, he's.
Give me the hoe.
Aw.
We could be roped up, tied up, dead in a year. I can't count the reasons.
Aw, it's so cool.
One by one, they all just fade away.
Wow.
Now the special: don't inhale farts, don't touch objects that have been touched by any non-essential personnel in 14 days. Okay.
So not inhaling farts, that's something we got.
That's the only way you can get it.
What?
Oh, Donald, no.
Have a great weekend, man. Have a great
I'm
weekend.
sorry, guys.
It's on the
This
back
is
of
great.
4.
Guys, I
Yeah,
begged
brother.
Donald, and he could only commit to 5 pages. Okay, here we go.
Suppose anyone wants to know that I consider this a violation.
It's just Pierce being Pierce. Besides, it's like his final wish.
If I had a final wish, I'd use it to stay alive.
Let's do it. How do we begin?
Mr. Stone takes a stack of papers from his briefcase.
We're to start with Miss Perry. Please state your name.
Britta Perry.
Have you ever had thoughts of violence toward Pierce Hall?
Well, whatever. We all wanted to slap him now and then, but I didn't kill him.
In all your sexual fantasies about Pierce Hawthorne, none of them involved his murder?
What?
You know, there's this a catch-22.
Mr. Hawthorne. Mr. Winger, state your name.
Jeff Winger.
Are you gay?
No.
Are you sure you're not gay?
Yes.
Gay murderer says what?
What? He's telling the truth.
I've been instructed to point out. Mrs. Bennett, please state your name.
Shirley Bennett?
Are you a dishonest person?
No.
She thinks that's true. God.
Mr. Barnes, state your name.
Troy Barnes. Oh man, I meant to say Butts Carlton.
That would have been good.
He did mean to say Butts Carlton.
She said Butts Carlton.
Angry when Mr.
In case we have to bargain our way onto a boat. The cones are for buying food.
Does your doomsday plan account for the welfare of any of your other friends?
Pass.
Answer the question.
It's a doomsday plan, not a picnic plan. Do you really want to witness the horrors we might have to endure just to get on a boat?
I guess not.
That's a lie.
Doing it again. Pierce is doing it again.
Truth. Nothing to hide. Let's do this.
Have you ever masturbated in the study room?
Without a word, Chang unhooked himself from the machine and walked right out of the room. The others are horrified.
Mr. Nadir, state your name.
I've been Nadir.
Have you ever 9/11 to anyone?
God.
When you were a child, did you ever?
You told Pierce that?
You logged in at our place and never logged out, so we use it.
Wait, is that why my review of The Gray is constantly changing?
Yeah, stop giving it 4 stars.
I like Liam Neeson.
Yeah, well then send him a message about the roles he chooses.
This is not the issue. You're stealing from me.
It's so funny how rewatching this episode like this is it's even some parts are funnier.
You guys know you're bad with money. You'll thank me in 7 years when you find out that you have $86. That's jacket money.
You hear that, Abed? We've been washing paper plates and making our own toothpaste, but by the time we have robot bodies on the roof,
Washing
just share a
paper
free
plates.
jacket.
I mean,
We could have used that money to finally get a tire for our tire swing.
Or your own.
Hey,
Sorry,
how
I
everybody's always
cannot
happy
believe,
to
Shirley, that you're
All right. We begin. But it should be noted that Mr. Hawthorne's estate is worth over $20 million. And only those cleared of his murder can receive their bequeathments.
The group stops. They look at each other.
We're all smart enough to know we should quit while we're not ahead.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right, I
right. You're
agree.
right.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
Jeff.
They're all lying.
You don't know that, you judgmental bitch.
Fade out. Yeah, Purina dog chow.
It's like a commercial, but he's like, yeah, you're in a dog job.
That's all.
I mean, that's pretty much what ads are.
Would they really just snuggle fabric softener?
Money, clearly stop using real tofu and replace it with a Midwestern tofu substitute called meat foo, made from processed slaughterhouse leavings.
Oh my god!
It's still not actually meat, not legally.
Did you know Britta was high on marijuana at your eldest son's baptism?
I'm sorry.
Well, no higher than usual.
Not true.
You did drugs in my church?
No, I did drugs in the parking lot of your church. And how else do you expect somebody to sit?
We can beat Pierce at his game if we just own up to our mistakes and forgive each other.
Mr. Winger, is it true you keep trophies of your sexual conquests?
In a church, Britta? For shame. It's where Jesus gets his mail.
Answer the question, Adrian Grody.
God.
Referring to.
Do one of your trophies a pair of Miss Perry's panties?
You told me a hawk stole them! You exploited me and made me believe in a slightly more magical world.
Like women's underwear. Can't you just buy them?
Oh, then no, they have to be won in battle.
Oh,
God, that still grosses me.
Is Pierce snooping through my stuff?
Not really. Abed and I go through your stuff all the time. Why do you keep your bread in the freezer?
And why does your bathroom mirror say you're special when it fogs up?
You took a shower?
Barnes?
Okay, I did it. I killed Pierce. Okay, good. I was just making sure.
Mr. Barnes, do you know that Nadir have a specialized exclusive handshake that you refuse to do with your other friends?
Absolutely.
Troy and Abed do the Troy Abed double five.
Mr. Barnes, do you know that handshake?
That was cute.
Mr. Barnes, are you a subscriber to the video blog Fun for Friends?
No.
Lie.
Shut your mouth, wench!
It's so great seeing them crack up.
You broke my heart.
Oh.
Continue.
Is it true that you planted geo-tracking devices on everyone in the group so that you know where they are at all times?
We're mad at you, Abed.
Why?
Because we already live in a totalitarian surveillance state. Do you not read my status updates?
Okay, but I'm not the government. I'm your friend.
What government?
Oh, that's so
saying,
funny.
Rod?
That is what the government says.
It's cool though.
Where did you plant these?
They all start patting their clothes, freaked out.
If it makes you feel any better, you'll never find them.
I know you know it's wrong to do that without telling us. Shame on you.
Okay.
Jeez.
I'm ashamed.
Lie.
Miss Edison, is it true you once secretly dosed the members of your study group with a pharmaceutical amphetamine?
Everyone looks at Annie.
That's
She
wild.
adjusts her hair for a while. Then...
Oh, I guess kind of.
What?
What?
Annie!
Okay, it sounds worse on paper than it
She
was.
always
were
does
cramming
this.
it down the bottle. Everyone was 5 milligrams of something in coffees, and we all got an A. Done.
Hey, I'm a bad person for tracking your location, but you altered my brain chemistry. I was up for 3 days that week. I invented an entire language, you flapdarting gitsword.
I'm sorry.
Different brain.
You made a profile for a fake dude and lured her into an online relationship.
Oh man.
He's catfishing you.
You're Olympic pole vaulting hopeful Brent Underjaw?
I noticed whenever you were in a relationship,
He almost laughed.
Britta's the one who invited Garrett to Annie's birthday party.
Troy won't sit on a toilet seat after Jeff.
When we're alone, Shirley refers to you guys as those people.
Annie has a secret copy of Jeff's apartment key.
Shirley thinks we're all going to hell.
You are all going to hell. It's God who thinks it.
I didn't just masturbate in the study room. I masturbated everywhere. Wow. Confession is good for the soul. You guys should try it sometime.
It just makes us so dishonest that we'd rather be poor than admit we're flawed. Pierce admitted he was flawed and he died rich. It's time to celebrate his life and death the honest way.
That is so such a good point.
Casket, but by admitting we're monsters and clawing joyfully for some of his cash.
Everyone agrees.
Pierce was so honest.
I only give money to homeless people when I'm walking with someone.
I've never been to Legoland. I just wanted you guys to think I was cool.
I can be a little sorry I did it again.
when any of you chew gum, I want to punch you. You may as well have submachine guns in your mouths. It vibrates my skull.
Okay.
Weirdly dark.
Everybody clear?
Mr. Hawthorne's final round of questions. Britta Perry, do you know that you hate yourself more than you should, and that your passion inspired me?
Everyone's
Aw.
surprised by the tone shift.
I leave my iPod Nano filled with music to take life less seriously by.
The assistant places an iPod Nano in front of Britta.
Oh, that's nice.
I also leave you this. I also leave you. I also leave you this liquid nitrogen cooled cylinder. Also, this liquid nitrogen cooled cylinder of my hyperviral sperm in case you're lesbian. When I was looking at it the first time. All right.
Oh my god, that was great. That reaction.
And that I was intimidated by your strength of character and business acumen.
Yes.
Mara nods.
I leave Shirley Bennett my spacious timeshare in Florida, where she can take what's his name and however many children she has.
Shirley is dumbfounded.
I also leave you a cylinder of my sperm. I also leave you a cylinder of my sperm.
The assistant places another cylinder in front of Shirley.
It's the same tiara I used to wear when my mother would verbally assault me for not being a little girl.
The assistant gives Annie the tiara Pierce tried to give her in.
Jeff Winger, did you know you're gay?
No.
Agree to disagree. To you, I leave this bottle of fine scotch so that you're less tempted to drink.
I was waiting for it.
Oh my
How do you
god.
guys do this?
This is us, so we do. We laugh.
Agree to disagree. To you, I leave this bottle of fine scotch so that you're less tempted to drink the cylinder of even finer sperm.
A box of fine scotch and sperm cylinder are placed in front of Jeff.
It's so good.
Dear, did you know that you are insane and that nothing you said made any sense to me?
Yes.
Here's your sperm.
Anytime that happens, when I watch the episode, I like die. But I love that. Here's your
And it's got,
sperm,
how do you make sperm funny 8 times in a row? It's pretty.
because he's changing. Like we all know it's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
So it's like, here we go.
Sorry, Pedro. Can you take it from here is your sperm? Yeah.
Here's your sperm.
Sperm is placed in front of Abed.
Sperm
Troy
is
Boyd,
placed in front of
Did you know
Abed.
that you possess the greatest gift life can give, the heart of a hero, and that it's up to you?
I
not to
know,
waste
it's
it like I
so
did?
sweet.
Everyone else already got one, or maybe it's because it's an old man's semen. But I'm kind of disappointed.
When I was 23, my father asked me to do the same thing to earn my adulthood and his fortune. Of course, I cheated and floated off the coast of Belize for a year doing coke with John Denver. I always regret it. I'd like to give you a chance to do what I never did. Become your own
The
man.
writing is so good.
Because he's offering me something I've been searching for my whole life. Millions of dollars. Oh, and becoming a man and stuff, too.
The rest of the group is just plain shocked than everyone else.
You know, I couldn't say anything, but oh my God, I was going to explode. Last question with all that nice stuff. And we were having this big discussion about whether to quit. First, I was like,
Mr. Stone puts an affectionate hand on Mara.
Okay, don't touch me, Jason.
Mr. Stone turns to Jeff.
She's into me.
it was dehydration from filling all those cylinders. I mean, that's how I want to go, but hey, I'm nuts. Hey, are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
The group is silent.
Shut!
Adorable.
It's so cute.
While I run over to the office, and I just want to do a couple punch-ups. On
Is that what he does a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think this whole thing should be set in a Winnebago.
We did it.
Oh, this is so cool. Do they have more episodes like this?
You're the MVP.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Thanks for watching the community script read through. Thank God for all of you that liked the show, and thank you to the cast members.
It's a fantastic show.
And to Jim.
Oh my God, she's so cute. How come she's so freaking cute? Allison Brie is so cute.
On behalf of the World Central Kitchen.
Oh my God. That caught me off guard.
Donald,
Look
do
at
you have the
her.
time? No. So thank you to everyone who stayed and watched. And,
Yes, thank you.
We'll be
Yes,
back-
thank you,
we'll be-
everybody.
Yeah, we'll be
Thank
back
you.
next week.
This was awesome.
Thanks for watching. Good night.
Thanks for watching.
Aw. That was so cool. Aw, that's such a special show. Like it just is. Oh, that was good. That laugh. I really needed to laugh like that. I feel like I'm drunk or something now. I'm like drunk off of the laughter. It's just awesome. Like being able to sit at a table or on Zoom and being with your friends, like people you really love, people who really have your back, people who you have their backs, and you're working together on things and creating. It's just it's a lucky thing to have for sure. And you're bringing so much laughter and joy to other people. It's just awesome. Community is definitely a special show. The writing is fantastic. The acting is great. The comedy is great. And the creation of the show, the story itself is so good. Like coming in with the dark moments and the deeper moments, they're so important to comedy. That was always, I think, what like a lot of sitcoms got right back in the day. It was like Family Matters was really funny and all this, and all of a sudden it was like, this is why we shouldn't have gun violence. And you're like, oh shoot, okay, that's right, that's true. And then the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, super funny. And then all of a sudden you've got Will Smith saying, why doesn't he love me? What's wrong with me? Why does my dad doesn't want to stay? Having these like deep moments where you can have human feelings of like, I've been through that as we're watching the TV. Like, yeah, you're right. I just didn't know how to communicate my feelings. I didn't even know I should be angry right now or I should be sad. I didn't know. And so that's what is beautiful about comedy. It brings a truth that is palatable because you can laugh it away. You laugh. It's like the spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. You just take in that medicine, you laugh, and you're like, that's true. You know what? I am a little bit like Britta, or I am like Pierce or something, whatever it is. And maybe you just didn't know that, and then also the thing about Community that's special is, especially in this episode where it's just like, well, we're no better than Pierce. And that means Pierce is no worse than us. And it's like, well, damn, like, I guess that's the truth about life. We think we're better than everyone. And it's like, that's usually not the case. It's usually, you're one-upping someone because you just have a better, like, your life circumstance was a little bit better, and everyone else has a different roadblock. But everyone's just struggling in some way or another. And I think people thrive in a healthy environment, and especially one where everyone is like as self-aware as they can be, and then they can be like, you know what, I do need to figure that out, or you're right. I mean, it's so great. Every episode of Community goes into this like, no, you're wrong. I hate you. And then by the end, they're like Shirley and Jeff, like, that was wrong of me. I shouldn't have done. I manipulated you. You're right. I do manipulate. And he's like, you know what? No, it's my fault too. I do these things. And it's like this super healthy way to have communication, not like argue, and then be like sticking up the middle fingers continuously, and like no one is changing. No one is at least seeing it and being like, all right, I can change. Like that, you want to get away from that. If people are just like F you and mistreating you completely, and that, F it, fuck it. But when you have people who are as annoying as Shirley, as she can be great and funny, but then she'll come up with just so frustrating to me, just because I know people like her in real life, and that is, it's hard to be around that. But then she at least has that like self-awareness to be like, I was wrong, and I was coming from a place of like fear and that's human. As long as people can do that, hey, that's beautiful. Pedro Pascal, again, I don't know why he was here, but I'm not going to complain about it. That was hilarious. Him screaming, laugh, like he was shocked by the I'm gonna have to rewatch that over and over for a serotonin boost, because it was just him, like, he was literally breaking down of like how ridiculous the words on that piece of paper were that he was reading. He was like, wait, what? So that was so cute to see that. Oh wow. And then they raised $133,000. $133,586. Wow. I hope if there's more of these, it looks like there is. Continue watching cast of Community. Oh, it's a Q&A. Well, I'd love to do more of these types of reactions too. I love the feel of just that, like, people being actual humans that are acting, and like that interaction. It's really, really, really cool to see. But this was great. I needed the laugh. Thank you guys for watching with me. And I really do love this show. And I want to get back into Rick and Morty. I never finished the series. I don't know where I left off. But I really liked that series. And that was... I need to get back to it, I think. And we'll see. We'll see. I shall see. Thank you guys for watching with me. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.